Have you ever been in a crisis before that it cost you money, time, effort, emotion, pain, physically, emotionally, permanently, any of those things? Thank you. Have you, or are you one of those people that never been in a crisis before? And is it possible for us to think that crisis is coming towards us and you'll be in a crisis at some point in your life and you should be prepared? If the answer is yes, you came to the right place. My name is Taka Endo and welcome to Crisis Preparation Cram course. In this few minutes of this video, you'll be learning some skills and you're getting all these strategies to be prepared for any type of crisis that I'm talking about. Any. First of all, I want to acknowledge you of listening to me, because out of all these YouTube videos, you chose me to listen to and watch me to, that is very honorable, and I am going to do whatever it takes for you to take what is necessary to make a difference in your life. Is that good? Thank you. You'll be learning 3 things. Principle of preparation is basically boiled down to the 3 aspects. It's your physical body, your psychology, and your social aspect. Social aspect is interesting. You need to remember the fact that our ancestors did not survive on this planet by themselves. It wasn't one person that was kick-ass that was able to survive. We as a whole team worked together in order to break through the crisis. That makes sense. Thank you. Before we start, is it fine for me to talk a little bit about myself for the reason why I'm doing this video? Is that good? Thank you. Again, my name is Taka Endo, Takanori Endo. I'm a doctor in clinical psychology. I've been studying psychology for more than a decade now and seen more than 1,000 patients. And these patients bring in crisis in my office, and my job is to deal with it. I like dealing with their crisis and teaching them how to prepare for it, for any crisis in the future. So they're strong and they're never going to come back in my office. And I am going to give you the same skill set to deal with it. Is that good? Thank you. And personally speaking, when I was younger, when I was in high school, I had an opportunity that unconsciously, unknowingly, I intervened on someone else's crisis. I really did not know. The crisis for that boy was he was being bullied that day. Or it was every day, but that day was the day that I intervened. And he said he felt more happy that somebody helped him out. And he told that to his mother, and that mother told me in a few years after that I did that. And I felt very honored, and at the same time it raised me a question. Could I have done more? And that question was very deeply rooted because that boy committed suicide later on in his life. And if I had more skills, if I had more knowledge, if I had more awareness, would that have made a difference in handling crisis of someone else? And the reality is, I don't know, but I feel honored that my couple of hundreds of patients have told me that I saved their life. I saved their life by not thinking about suicide again. Saved their life by not being addicted to a drug that they felt like they're going to overdose anytime soon and die. So I'm going to give you the same skill set. Is that good? Thank you. First question is this. If you are the primary income that comes into your house, if you go out, what happens to your family? And a lot of time, why the person goes out is medical. And don't think that you just gotta die and the life insurance is gonna come down. A lot of times you do survive and you just get strapped down on the bed. And those medical conditions a lot of them are preventable. Smoking, eating habits, exercising habits, you know it. Not drinking enough water, dehydration, as simple as that. And I am going to invite you to drink more water, eat well, and exercise every day. Our body is not made to sit down in front of the computer in a cubicle and work out for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day, just being stuck in one place. That's not how our body is made. Go out and exercise. And if you ask any mental health practitioner, They will say, yeah, go exercise, because it balances out your brain chemicals and makes it more healthy. And you are going to be more prepared psychologically, which is going to be the next topic, for any crisis. Does that make sense? And in natural disaster scenario, being able to run is not surprised to be a very important factor. In fact, in March 11, 2011, a statistics that was given by Japanese government says the people who did not survive the tsunami and the earthquake was younger children and older elders. Those people who couldn't run. But imagine that you're in the center and those children was your children. Those older adults were your parents or your grandparents. You would have made a decision because you weren't fit to let that person's hand go. And I don't know how that will be devastating for them, how much devastation that will be. So, not to regret. I'm not asking you to become a bodybuilder or a super athlete, but for you not to regret, work out a little. Eat healthy. Let's begin with there. So email your friend right now and just tell them that I am going to drink more water, eat healthy, and commit for exercise every day. Go ahead and do that. Thank you. Did you do it? I'm expecting you did it, and I'm expecting you to do this. This is just not just listen to random talk by a doctor in psychology kind of YouTube. You need to take actions here. Second, your psychology. When I say crisis, what feeling comes into your mind and your body? What do you think about? Write down all the things that you think about, how you feel about crisis. Go ahead. Welcome back. Did you write more empowering stuff or disempowering stuff? My hallucination is that it's disempowering. And what I want you to do is the next time you encounter crisis or challenge, I want you to do this. And laugh about it. Seriously, be in a more empowering state. In Chinese, crisis is made by two characters, danger, opportunity. Opportunity is in danger. And I firmly believe that. If you have a financial crisis, if you break through, you're financially where? Up or down? Up. You're in a better place. And a lot of problems in our life, you could laugh 10 years after. Why don't you do it now? Right? If you're in a more empowering state, then you will come up with better solutions, better resources. Does that make sense? So what I want you to do is this. What I want you to do is this. Write this down. Crisis is opportunity, and I am going to laugh about it. Crisis is opportunity, and I am going to laugh about it. And say that every day to lock it into your nervous system. And once that's happened, I'm guaranteeing you will feel different about your crisis. Is that fine? Great. Last aspect is this. I'm going to ask you a question. When was the last time that you helped your friend or you asked help from your friend or family members? Support. A day ago? Week ago? Month ago? Year ago? Or never? Hopefully it's recent. Because again, our humankind did not flourish on this planet just because one person was amazing. It's because we are great at teamwork. Isn't that true? Yes or yes? Exactly. So what I want you to do is to contact at least 5 friends this week and ask them how they're doing and how can you help them. Contact another 5 friends or family members and ask them how they're doing and can you support me or help me with ... If you don't have any friends, it's about time to find friends. Go out there and just connect with people, right? If you don't know how to do that, I'm sure there's web pages out there that teach you how to do those things, right? Or I could help you out with a different YouTube video if you suggest me to make one. Is that cool? Thank you. Thank you very much for listening to these 3 things. Please do it. Action makes a difference. If you just listen passively, nothing will make a difference, right? And if you want to follow me, go ahead and type in www.takaendo.com